are you?
Oh, I'm fine.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
Is that why you came here, to see how I am?
Well, we just haven't had much time to talk lately, and I know things have been fairly complicated lately, and I wanted to know how you were doing.
I stopped feeling sorry for myself.
You've had a lot to deal with.
But on the grand scheme of things, I'm healthy, I'm young, I have a terrific husband. So what's the tragedy, right?
Right. But I know it's been difficult. Having Stephen come just for
How
you.
is Stephen?
Sleeping through the night.
Really? Well, Vicky hadn't told me that. Quite a relief.
Yeah, well, through the night is from 9 till about 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, no.
But he used to wake us up every hour and a half, so 6 hours we're thrilled about, believe me.
I guess everything's relative.
Absolutely. Marley, there's another reason why I'm here.
I figured as much.
I've been thinking about last summer.
Really? I try not to think about last summer.
Is that right?
It was a difficult time for Jake and me, and for you and Vicky too, I guess.
Yeah. It's funny how things have changed. I was with Lisa.
I was in California.
And Jake and Vicky were, well, pretty close.
Yeah, that's what Jake said.
But that's not unusual. I mean, they've always been such close friends. Is that ever hard on you?
Oh, I guess I'm envious of their friendship sometimes. How about you?
Maybe a little.
Last summer was difficult. Jake and I were separated. And the fact that he and Vicky were so close, I guess I was a little afraid that they were going to get back together.
Why?
Well, you see, when I came back to Bay City, before Jake and I did get back together, I would go over to Vicky's to pour out my heart, and Jake would be there. That little creep beat me to it.
Was he there a lot?
Not a lot, but a couple of times.
And that worried you?
It just bothered me a little bit, I think, because they were kind of dependent on each other back in Lassiter. And I think Vicky was a little possessive of him, but that was all it was, and I just overreacted, that's all.
Oh, sure.
Now, don't you worry about last summer, because I happen to know that my sister is absolutely mad about her son and about you.
Right.
And I know that she would do anything to make you happy and hang on to you.
I'll call you later.
Okay.
I hope your workout works out.
Me too.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, I'm glad you could stay and visit for a while.
Yeah, me too. I think that these renovations will work out real well.
Well, here's a deposit for those renovations, but actually that's not what I wanted to talk to you about. I just wanted you to know that I think Sharlene is a terrific woman.
Cut right to the chase, huh?
Well, it's just that I've never seen you so happy.
Happy? No, not that.
Well, I know it's a new experience for you, but I have a feeling you'll get used to it.
Yeah. Tell you what, it's like she's a part of me. We understand each other without ever having to say a word.
It's the best way.
It's amazing.
What is?
I don't know. I thought that we were both kind of immune to this by now.
You're supposed to be immune to love?
You know, Mike, a few months ago, I would look at you and Donna, and I would think that to share my life with someone was such a remote concept for me. I thought it was totally out of my reach.
And now?
Now I'm in love. I really am.
Well, your secret's safe with me, buddy, but boy, I'm really happy for you.
Well, I'd be happy too if I could believe it.
Well, give it time, you'll believe it.
You know, when I'm not with her, all I do is think about her. And then when I see her, it's the old cliche. Heart starts pounding faster and the palms get sweaty, and it's really nuts.
No, don't you see? That's wonderful.
It is? That's wonderful.
Yeah, that's wonderful. The only question is, what are you gonna do about it?
You don't want me to come to the anniversary party?
That's right.
I wasn't invited to the damn thing in the first place.
That wouldn't have stopped you from coming, would it have?
Haven't you done enough?
Believe it or not, Iris, I don't enjoy seeing you hurt.
You're right. I don't believe it.
I'm sure what you've done to Mac is hurting you almost as much as it's hurting him.
So you thought up this plan of yours to spare me?
Why don't you, for one time in your life, start thinking about somebody else?
And who are you protecting, Rachel?
Mac, I don't want you at that party because I think he can't stand any more surprises.
Is he really that upset?
He loves you, Iris.
Still?
You're his daughter.
God, I never really thought it would come to this.
So you said.
Rachel, I can't let him cut me out of his life. You have to help me.
Me help you.
You're the only one who can reach him now.
What do you want?
I want Daddy. He needs me. Help me, please, to get him back.
What's the matter, Derek? You have something to hide?
Forget it.
What? What? Forget what?
Nobody's gonna hypnotize me.
Derek, hold on one second. We have to paint. Derek, hold on. What?
She's snappy looking, all right.
Have you seen her?
In here?
Maybe I recognize her.
Good man.
Then maybe again, I don't.
And then again, maybe you do?
Yeah, it's coming back to me.
I thought it might.
Now, broads like this, ain't every day they come into this joint.
Yeah, was she in here?
A couple of months ago, maybe 3.
Was she alone?
There was a guy with her.
She was with a guy.
Mamie? With a guy? I'll kill him. Who was it?
Easy.
Already got himself killed.
Yeah, what was his name?
I'll never forget this one. Jason Frame. May he rest in peace. Half the time he was buying everybody drinks. The other half he was busting up the place.
How were they with each other?
Were they?
Yeah, this frame guy and Mamie. Friendly, unfriendly?
I don't eavesdrop on my customers, but she was real mad about something.
What?
As a matter of fact, he didn't call her Mamie. Called her something else. Chief. Yeah. Weird, huh?
Not weird.
What did they argue about?
My hearing hasn't been so good lately. Like I said, I don't eavesdrop on my customers. But she was real mad about something. Yeah, jumped right out of her seat. Told this guy, she said if he didn't keep his mouth shut about her being his chief, she'd shut it for him permanently. Not very ladylike, huh?
Proof, Zack. We got proof that if Jason refused to keep Iris's secret, she was gonna kill him.
Right.
Iris? What happened to Mamie?
Now, what the hell are you doing?
Investigating, the same as you.
I'm getting tired of you interfering in my case.
This isn't, you don't need me for this, do you?
Is this, you think it's some kind of a joke?
I didn't think so. I'll see you later at the office.
Am I laughing?
You're leaving.
Look, hold on one second here, Clarence Darrow. I'm beginning to think that maybe your client
Just stay out of it, will you?
Look, Winthrop, I can help you. And judging from the way you blew the case, I think you could use all the help you can get.
I don't need any help from a bargain basement private investigator.
I am a professional, the same as you. Maybe I didn't go to college, and maybe I don't wear fancy clothes, but I work hard, and I am damn proud of what I do. I never let anybody treat me like dirt just because I was poor. Nothing was gonna stop me from making a success of myself, and I did, without any help from anybody. So don't you dare try to put that down. Don't you dare.